Hey guys. Hello. So, thanks for 40 subscribers. We're on 41, I think, now. Like, geez, that's a lot. Thank you guys. Okay, getting off track. So, I'm just gonna be kind of telling you, why I left the Relic SMP and, what the future is for the channel. And, so around like, I don't know. Yeah, around like a month ago, the server owner, Amori, he kept, there's like a big flaw in like the server in general. Everyone was just duping, cheating, hacking, stuff like that. And Amora just had to keep resetting the season to try to make it better, and activity of the server was very low, so it was a very dark place for the SMP. And I tried to bear through it, and I tried to just make the most of it, but it seemed like that it wasn't really going anywhere, and I had that idea, or thought, well, that's not the right word, thought in the back of my mind that the server was just going to die. But I kept my head up, and Vamax and I, Koi, Paxton, all of us, Relic, we all just kept our heads up and tried to bear through. But then around just a week ago now, I realized that it's just, if I want to be a good content creator, I just can't really, I just couldn't really do it, because the main problem was whenever I would try to log on to the server, half the time, it wouldn't be turned on. Amori had to manually turn the server on, which was very inefficient for content creators such as myself and, Lead Batch, Cappy, all of the other content creators on the server. So that's kind of where we were at, and I just didn't feel like that would be the way I would do YouTube. And I'm not saying that even if I stayed with the Relic SMP, I would only do that content. I would do multiple content, but, like, I just, for that server alone and for that content, I just feel like it couldn't really help me at all with growing. So that's why I kind of left. But everyone was super nice about it, and everyone was like wishing me good luck on my journey, and I thank you guys so much for that. And it doesn't mean that I'm done with the community. Cappy, Lead, Hammy, I think Rat too. They all discussed, and they've made a scripted SMP called the Illusion SMP. And they've made a few videos on it now, and it looks extremely cool. And I reached out to Cappy, and I was like, "Can I join the server?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So that kind of ties in with my 2026 plans. Because if you haven't heard, it's like December 15th. So 2026 is right around the corner. Can't believe it, right? So yeah, 2026 resolution, I'm joining the Illusion SMP, and you'll see some content flowing out from me with that. Also, I got invited around the middle of Relic SMP Season 1. I got invited to a different server that was opening up sometime next year, in January. It's called the Ability SMP. I haven't really looked much into the plugin, because I was more focused on Relic at the time, but it's filled with a bunch of other content creators, such as, I think his name's Izzy, and I don't know the ones, but when I'm editing this, I'll just put all their names on the screen so you can see there. So with that being said, my plans for 2026 will be joining the Illusion SMP, doing the Ability SMP, and I'll also just do some single player content, just challenges for myself and only, kind of like what the Rec Rap farming many melons videos. I'll just be doing those like solo challenges. So you'll be seeing a lot of that, and also I will be doing a lot of content with the old Relic SMP members, just in general, like kind of like recordings of just funny, just us messing around. So you'll see a lot of that too. But yeah, next year I'm locked in. Next year I want to lock in, and this channel is gonna turn into something big, and I hope we can do that, because this is it'll be a month on the 16th of my channel being up, so we've already gained 40 subscribers, which is insane, and I think 90% of the subscribers are from my videos too, not from the shorts. So I'm very proud of that, and I thank you guys so much for tuning around to just watch my videos. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of content with everyone. And back to the whole Relic SMP leaving thing. As of now, I don't plan for a return, but if Relic SMP becomes something and proves itself, sorry, that sounds mean. I'm not trying to be mean. But if Relic SMP like becomes a thing, I may consider joining back for content. Yeah. So yeah, no hate to the Relic SMP owner, Amori. No hate to you. I just didn't think that the management style was good for my content. I'm going all around the place. What the heck? Alright, so yeah, that's kind of like the sum of the video. We got about 13 seconds left, so stay tuned for 2026 PokeChainer content. It's gonna be pretty insane. Well, I think that's it. Okay, bye. How do I turn this off?